Can anyone see me? That is the question. I don't know if I'm live or not, because I might. Can anyone see me? Can someone let me know? Because in typical YouTube fashion, it just says live streaming is unavailable right now, so you can see me. Weird. Right. I'm here. Okay, that is good news, I suppose. So welcome everybody. Thank y'all for being here. Really appreciate it. Let me just check one thing. By the way, this is a reading for tomorrow, the 25th. So if you're coming to this reading not live, go down below. All the timestamps are below this video. I'm probably going to edit this video just so everybody knows. So the live chat, the chat might not be available. It depends. Something weird is going on with YouTube today, obviously, because right now my screen just says streaming not available. So I don't know, but we are going to go with it. So welcome, everybody. Topaz Blue, thank you for the kind words. Really appreciate it. Donna, hello. Elaine, hello. Dad, hello. Virgo, love, hello. And Allie, hello. Chancey, hello. Thank you for being here. And Nicole, hello. And Mark, hello. All right, we are going to answer questions, of course, and then we're going to get started. I just need to figure out real quick how to be able to see the first few questions that I had. See, this is the problem. YouTube has been doing the logging thing where it logs me out. So that is very annoying. That's why I keep having these problems. So let's see if we can find those first questions. And, oh my god, there we go. All right, so Nicole Long, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, feel like an old friend has an unhealthy obsession with me. He liked me when we were younger, too. He's married with kids now. Is he wanting to cheat? You have the 5 of Cups here, 2 of Cups. I would say, yeah, kind of, is what I'd say here. The reason I say kind of is because these are not necessarily cheating cards, Nicole. These are just, but 5 of Cups is a card of regrets. So I would say yes, kind of, with this energy here. So I'd be careful of that, obviously. But it's not, I feel like you would be anyway. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I'm sure his wife must see that he leaves love heart emojis on all my posts. How dare he? I feel like it's possible. She might be slow to catch on here with the Knight of Pentacles. Will she ever see the type of message he sends me? I would say probably yes with the 8 of Cups. So I would say yes with the 8 of Cups, probably. Yeah, I would say yes. Look, Page of Swords, spying, and this could be her, like, finding out as well. So I would say yes. Rob, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What do I need to know? You have the Queen of Wands here. Queen of Wands says that you can have whatever you want, basically. Queen of Wands is a card of wholehearted energy, Rob. I feel like I've been saying the same thing to you every single night. It's like if you just put all your energy, her heart and soul into something, I feel like you will get it. So I would, put in the work there, Rob. Chancey, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, if I send Peter an email explaining my feelings, how will it affect our relationship? Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. Ace of Pentacles is a really good card. It's like an offer. Yeah, 10 of Wands, like a weight off your chest is what I would say to you. So I would just do it. I always tell people, if you're thinking about saying something to somebody, just do it. Now is the time. I keep telling people, if you have a confession to make to someone, now is the time. You can just blame it on coronavirus, right? So, now is the time to make your confessions, people. But it's like, what are you just going to think about it? People always say, should I reach out to so-and-so? I'm like, just do it. What are you going to think about it for like the next year, 2 years? It's like, just do it. You're thinking about it. Just do it. And then get it over and done with. Who cares what happens, right? But I would say, yeah. I feel like things would change, but I feel like it would be good with that Ace of Pentacles. Christina, thank you for the sticker. Really appreciate it. Christina, if you have a question, let me know. Virgo Love, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, weekly message, please. You have the King of Wands and the Moon. The King of Wands is like a card of also like wholehearted energy. Could be love, which is weird. I did Virgo's reading this morning. That will be out on Tuesday. Virgo Love, and I was saying in that reading that Virgo has been getting fire all the time, and Virgo is And Virgo had a fire sign in the reading today. So if you're looking for love, could be a fire sign. Could also just be like very creative energy. Virgo's reading was actually really, really good. So there was like a lot of good stuff coming up there. The moon just could represent like fears, illusions, fantasies, things not working out, all that other stuff, but still really good. Virgo Love answered. Ninja, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You have the Temperance card. I be patient. It's like, Ninja, every time I read for you, it's like Strength. And then it's like the next day you have Temperance. And then the next day you have the Strength card. And then the next day you have the Temperance card. So obviously patience for you here. I feel like things are changing, but probably, slowly. For ART, she has the Ten of Pentacles. Very good card. Could be success in work, or I just feel like success in general. So definitely very good energy for her. That looks good. Aortes, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, getting impatient living with the in-laws, rent or wait to buy. You have the Five of Swords here. Five of Swords normally would be a challenging card, but it's really not in this situation because Five of Swords could just represent moving, right? Could just represent moving on or moving to somewhere else, right? And Nine of Pentacles. I feel like renting. I mean, I've been encouraging people to rent unless you can get some sort of deal, just because I feel like the market is not going in a good direction for real estate. Even if you look at the astrology, to me, the astrology for real estate for like the next year or so is terrible. So I just wouldn't buy a house if I were, again, that's my own personal advice, but just personal advice. I just wouldn't because of the astrology, right? But again, as I always say, don't allow astrology to control your life. And I always say, if you can get some sort of deal, if you can find like a pocket listing or a house that needs a little bit of work where you can get a discount or something like that, then I would say go for it. But, I would not buy a house outright right now. I feel like it's crazy. So renting, I feel like is a much better option. Plus, Uranus and Taurus for 7 years, people. Just a side note for those of you thinking about buying a house, Uranus and Taurus, I'm telling you right now, Uranus and Taurus is, luckily, the next time Uranus and Taurus comes around, we'll all be dead, okay? So that's the good news for everybody that's watching this video right now. The bad news is Uranus and Taurus is actually really positive, so, to me it's much better than where it has been. But on top of that, Uranus and Taurus is like, we don't want to stay put. We don't want to be locked down to any one location or to any one place. So pretty much everybody will want to be moving over the next, 7 years. So, to me, it's a bad time to buy a house, mostly because of Uranus and Taurus, but also other stuff that's going on as well. Sandrine, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Hey, let me fix this. All right, Sandrine, cards for the coming week. You have the Two of Wands, Sandrine, and the Wheel of Fortune. Love it. Turnaround coming in for you. A lot of luck coming in for you this week as well. So I feel like there's a lot of success coming in for you. And the Two Wands, like taking control of something. So I feel like you could be like taking the lead or finding success this week. That looks really good. Donna Smith, thank you for the super chat. You have the Devil, let go of the past here. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is saying pick the new path, number one. Two of Pentacles to me always says pick the new path, but this could also represent like letting go of toxic energy or healing in love. And the Two of Pentacles asks you to like have more fun like in love. So it says like try not to take it too seriously, and then that's when the right person will kind of come in for you, when you're just focusing on like joy and happiness and fun and all those other things. Two of Pentacles to me can be like too serious, but that's what I'd say there. Allie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I still have my job after furlough? Four of Swords, I would say yes right away without even pulling another card. I would just say yes. Both these cards are cards of resting, relaxing, stepping back. Again, Hangman is, being stuck in limbo, not being sure what's going to happen. I mean, literally, Hangman just perfectly describes the whole situation, right? Four of Swords is a card of resting, relaxing, recovering, but, kind of like moving on at some point in the future. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Love it. Nine of Swords is a challenging card. Nine of Swords is the best card you could possibly ask for in this situation, Allie, because to me, Nine of Swords is a temporary situation. It just says this is going to be temporary. So, yes. Juanita, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say card for the next few weeks. You have the Page of Pentacles here, Juanita. So I feel in the next card here, Juanita, is the King of Pentacles as well. So definitely very good for money and stability. Again, I wouldn't say, like, to me, the King of Pentacles isn't, doesn't necessarily represent mind-blowing amounts of money coming into your life. It could, but, to me, it's more about financial stability. So you could be finding financial stability this week, basically. Hey, Sean, I missed your question because I got distracted by the fact that YouTube's being a butthead. So, Sean, if you are here, let me know. And let me know what your question was, Sean, because I totally missed it and I can't go back to find it. Lilith, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, will Virgo send me a message soon? I would say no. This looks like moving on to me. Six of Swords is like moving on to calmer shores. So I'd say no if I'm being honest with you. Cynthia, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Is he still spying? If so, why? I would say probably not. No. Five of Pentacles. I mean, these are both cards that could represent feeling left out in the cold. They're feeling left out, but I would say not really cards of spying. So I would say no. Sean, put your question in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, should I get a new job or should I say the current one? I don't think it's like a I always get the same feeling for you, Nicole. I would say that I feel like you will probably get a new job because you have the High Priestess, which says there's like a lot of potential out there for you, meaning that like that you have more potential yourself than what you're doing right now. And again, it's not like speaking poorly of the job you have right now or anything. It's just saying there could be something better, right? And the Three of Pentacles, teamwork, finding a place where you can feel like you're part of the team, where you're working on a team, like all that other good stuff. So I feel like you have a choice, but I do feel like you will probably get something new. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. It's like Seven of Pentacles can just represent moving on. Seven of Pentacles is a change in direction work, Nicole. So that's that. Cynthia, you say, quick question, is it him feeling left out in the cold or me? I don't feel that way. I would say it's him, if nothing else. You have the Sun, though. The Sun says the situation. Five of Pentacles also, Cynthia, for spying. Five of Pentacles is a card of drawing attention to yourself. Normally, there's a guy on the Five of Pentacles who has like a belt around his neck, and it represents like a leper, but it represents drawing attention to your weaknesses usually, but, it could also say that spying would be too obvious. Sean, thank you again for the super chat. Sorry about that. You say, will I be successful in learning the piano? I would say yes. The Magician. Magician is a card of the jack of all trades, right? Having all the talents, gifts, skills, and abilities necessary to be successful, but also just a really good card. So I would say yes. Card of being multi-talented. So yeah, definitely. To me, it's a really good time for learning. So I would say yes. John Holmes, thank you for the super chat. You say new job or career. Yeah, definitely. Knight of Cups is like a knight in shining armor, something coming in and sweeping you off your feet, something you want. Definitely dreaming of something that you want, you know what I mean, with the Knight of Cups, but I'd say yes, could definitely be an offer. Sandrine, thank you for the super chat. You say card for love, please. You have these Six of Wands, more attention. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there is definitely love coming in for you, but I feel like you need to get more attention with that Six of Wands. So I would get out there, is what I'd say to you, Sandrine. All right, it is time to start. So let's get started. I'm just going to use the Deviant Moon Tarot here, and I'm going to go a little bit fast tonight, if that's all right with everybody. So I'm just going to pull 2 cards per sign, and that's what we're going to do. So let's get this show on the road with Aries. Also, Aries, just so you know, your reading comes out tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, Aries. Aries, you start off with the Ten of Swords here. Ten of Swords can represent like victimhood, victim mentality. It can represent challenges, difficulties. To me, really, Ten of Swords is a card of overkill. To me, it says something is like dead, done, over with in your life. As I always say, the Ten of Swords doesn't take 10 swords to kill someone, obviously. So, it's a card of overkill, something that needs to be let go of in your life. A lot of people read the Ten of Swords as like a bad card, but, kind of like I said last night, normally on a traditional Ten of Swords, there are mountains in the background. The mountains kind of represent like overcoming some sort of difficulty, or they can even represent a victory in certain ways, because it's like you're climbing the mountains. Or it can represent the obstacle that you're overcoming. And tens are cards of completion. So that's what I'd say here. For some of you, I feel like this is something that you need to let go of, is what I'd say to you, Aries. So I feel like this could be like a divorce situation, where maybe you're like in a divorce situation, maybe you're having a hard time letting go. But I feel like this is one of those things where it's like the sooner you get something over and done with, the better with the Ten of Swords. So it's like the sooner you get it out of your life, the better. I feel like sometimes the Ten of Swords comes up when we want to like fight and keep fighting, or when we want to be stubborn even, and we want to like not let something go. So I feel like this is about like needing to let something go because it's going to make your life so much easier in the future. So that's what I'd say there. And next, you have the King of Wands. I feel like this is just you coming up in a very strong position. Your reading was very positive, actually, for the week of the first week of June. So, which I think is the first, right? So I feel that there is a lot of positivity coming in for you. I feel like you're coming up in a very strong position as well. But again, if I was being super picky about this reading, I would just say letting go of something will probably have you moving forward a lot faster. So thank you, Aries. All right, Taurus. Let's see here. Taurus, you have the Death card. Again, could be a transformation that you're going through as well. Your reading was amazing. I did your reading today. You had the Sun card twice for the week of the 1st again. And again, that will be out on Tuesday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And you had the Sun card twice, so a lot of like happiness and kind of like good things coming in for you, Taurus. So definitely going through some sort of transformation or going through some sort of change. You do have the Eight of Swords here, Eight of Pentacles. I think you had this exact combination in your reading. Actually, I shouldn't say this exact combination. Taurus, well, I'm almost positive. What you had is you had the Eight of Swords in your reading, and I was also clarifying with the Lenormand cards, and you had the Eight of Diamonds, which is called the Key. And the Eight of Diamonds is different than the Eight of Pentacles. The only thing that is the same between the two cards is that they both represent needing to pay attention to details, or they can kind of represent the small details being very important in a situation. But what I literally said to you in your reading is that it's like this card is called the Key in the Lenormand card reading system, not this card, but the Eight of Diamonds, which is basically the same thing. And this card is like the card of prison. So it's like you have the key to set yourself free from prison. So I would pay attention to small details here. For others, I think what I also was saying about the Eight of Swords to you is that the Eight of Swords represents like shallow emotions, or it can represent fears where you could be very fearful of something. But the Eight of Swords is only like a small puddle on the Eight of Swords on a traditional Rider-Waite Eight of Swords, not this card here, but on a traditional one. And it kind of just says that her fears, she's could be fearful or afraid to move forward in a situation. All she has to do is step forward to be set free on the Eight of Swords. But it's like she is fearing something, but she's making these fears much greater than they actually are. Again, she's just standing in a puddle. So I feel like for some of you, this is about like needing to chip away at your fears with this Eight of Pentacles. But still really good. So love it, Taurus. Thank you, Taurus. Gemini, let's see here. Gemini, you have the Two of Cups here. Two of Cups is a perfect match coming in for you here, so I do feel like there could be a perfect match in love with the Two of Cups coming in for you. I also feel like this could be a soulmate coming in for some of you as well. So if you're looking for love, this could be love. Again, I did your reading as well today, and there was something about love. It was a very interesting reading for you, Gemini, and your reading will be out on Wednesday, but there was something about love in that reading, and I seem to remember saying this as well last week, that you had a really good love reading as well, Gemini. So I do feel like this could be love, or could be like some sort of new relationship coming in for you with the Two of Cups. I also feel like this could be, for some reason I feel pregnancy here, but I feel like you're trying to get pregnant. Again, if you're not trying to get pregnant, this message is not for you. So if you are, it could be pregnancy for some reason. It's popping into my head. For others, I feel like saying the timing is right. So I feel like for some of you, this doesn't have to be love. It could be anything. And I feel like saying the time is right. Next, you have the Six of Pentacles. I actually do not like the Six of Pentacles for love readings for the most part. To me, it can represent someone who's not investing enough time, or someone who's holding back their emotions, or someone who's not being authentic in a love type situation. I just feel like some of you could be dealing with that, or you have dealt with that in the past in love. So I feel like some of you could be challenged or you could have had challenges based off of someone like not investing enough time. For others, this could be work as well. It's like you could be looking at your job or the job you do, and you could be saying like, wow, I'm not getting paid basically anything for what I do. So I feel like some of you are deciding that you're going to go somewhere else. Maybe you're going to find someone who's willing to pay you. Again, I feel like this coronavirus situation, right, has brought, has kind of maybe shown your boss's true colors for some of you. It's like maybe you realize that your boss doesn't have your back at a time like this, or maybe you realize that your job doesn't have your back at this time. So maybe you're looking for something else, or maybe you're going to start your own thing, right? So I feel like the whole virus thing is making people do this anyway, but you could be doing it with this card. So love it. Thank you, Gemini. All right, Gemini, that was good. Cancer, let's see what we have for you, Cancer. Cancer, you have the Four of Pentacles. This is like a breakup reading, if I'm being honest with you, Cancer. I'm going to pull you an extra card here, but to me, this would represent needing to let go of like someone from the past. Four of Pentacles, holding on too tightly to the past. Three of Swords, needing to like let something go. So I feel like some of you, this is about needing to let go of the past. For others, this could just represent change. So if you're not letting go of love here, this could just represent some sort of change in your life, or kind of like moving on to a new job, new business, new anything. So I feel like some of you, this could just be something new coming in for you. And you have the Queen of Wands here as well, Cancer. So I feel like you're very attractive at this time. So again, if you're looking for love, I would get out there. To me, this is a card of kind of like wholehearted energy as well. As I always say, the Queen of Wands to me is the card of wholehearted energy. She is a card of putting everything you got into something and becoming very successful because of it. So if you're looking for, like if you're looking to work, or if you're hoping for success, I feel like you could be putting everything you got into something, and you could be finding a lot of success because of it. So yeah, I really like this for you here, Cancer. Like I said, I definitely would let go of the past. You always get these cards of like holding on too tightly to something, and this could represent like needing to let go of something that you're holding on to. But that's what I'd say there. Thank you, Cancer. Leo. Let's see here, Leo. Leo, you have the Empress here, so I feel like you are very attractive at this time. I feel like you could be attracting a lot of abundance into your life as well. You even have the Page of Pentacles here, and the Page of Pentacles could represent like a raise, a promotion, money coming in for you. So I do feel like there could be more money coming in with the Empress. Empress to me also represents improvements. To me, the Empress is like going from winter to spring, or just experiencing improvements in your life, and I feel like this will be very good for you. For others, I do feel like there could be some sort of harvest coming in for you here. So like if you're hoping to, like if you've been doing a lot of work on something, I feel like this could be a harvest coming in from a lot of work that you've already been doing in your life. And next you have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like saying turning over a new leaf is what I feel like saying to you here, Leo, which is pretty weird. So I do feel like some of you could be almost turning over a new leaf, or it's like you're doing something new in your life. And that's only for like some of you. For others, I do feel like this could be new love, and I do feel like it could be an earth sign coming in for you. I'm almost positive that you had Earth in your weekly reading. Again, Leo, your weekly reading will be up tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I'm pretty sure you had Earth. So I feel like it could be an earth sign. I think you had Earth and Air, so it could be either or and that was in your weekly reading. This could also be good news coming in for you, and you've been getting a lot of these good news cards. So I do feel like some of you could be getting good news as well that you've been hoping for, and I feel like that would be very good for you, of course, as well, Leo. But yeah, I really like this reading for you. Like I said, tons of abundance here, so that looks amazing. Thank you, Leo. Virgo, let's see here. Virgo. Virgo, you have the Nine of Swords here. Nine of Swords to me is a temporary situation. To me, the Nine of Swords, of course, is like being in a nightmare and waking up from a nightmare, but being in a nightmare. So it's like kind of like a card of waking up from a nightmare, but being stuck in a nightmare. So I feel like some of you are trying to like heal from something or get away from something. Your weekly reading was really, really positive, but there was definitely this continued message of either healing from something or kind of like getting away from this type of stuck energy. Nine of Swords is kind of stuck. You know, it is kind of like a stuck energy. Nine of Swords is specific though. I mean, it is just temporary. So I feel like if you're stuck, or if you're going through some challenges or living a nightmare, I do feel like this will be a temporary thing. I don't think it'll last forever. Yeah, I feel like for some of you are walking away from things. I mean, just like every single reading I do for you, Virgo, is like changing your friend group, or changing the people that you spend time with, or finding new groups of people to spend time with. I just feel like it's your astrology, plain and simple. So I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you're just changing the people you're spending time with, or you're upgrading your friends. Or I feel like a lot of you could even be, I mean, just looking at your astrology, I feel like you could see how people in your life are stuck, in certain situations, and you're probably like, you know what, I don't want to be stuck like them for the rest of my life, so I'm going to make a change. So I feel that's just what I feel for you here, Virgo. Next, you have the Page of Swords here. Yeah, like this is a card of kind of being curious. I always say Page of Swords to me says follow your curiosity. And it's a very good card for doing that. To me, it's a card of like looking into things that you're curious about, and it says you will find success by following your curiosity. So that's what I would do if I were you, Virgo. For others, I feel like you could be doing some exploring. You always get travel, and even in your weekly reading, again, which will be up on Tuesday, there's like a lot of stuff in your readings that could be, talking that kind of was talking about like travel or adventure. So it could literally be traveling, but it could be also adventuring as well, which doesn't have to be travel. Like, an adventure could be learning something new. So, and you could be doing that from home, right? So I feel like some of you could be adventuring. I feel like you're like looking towards like a brighter future is what I feel like saying with this card. I feel like it's almost like I feel like saying the grass is greener on the other side. Like I always get like the Four of Cups popping in my head for you, Virgo, and I feel like the grass is greener, but it's like you're seeing these greener pastures, but I feel like they're just not here yet. So, but I feel like they're coming. Your reading was really good, so definitely keep an eye out for that. But thank you, Virgo. All right, Libra. Let's see. Libra, you have the Six of Cups here, so I do feel like some of you could be thinking about the past here with the Six of Cups. Someone could be coming back from the past with the Six of Cups. Again, as I always say, I can't control your life. The cards can't control your life. My advice would be a billion retrogrades. I wouldn't take anybody back, especially this year with all the retrograde energy. Venus retrograde right now, Mercury about to go retrograde, plus all the other retrogrades that we'll be dealing with until November. So I would say don't do it. But some of you, again, like I said, I can't control your life. It's your choice. So I feel like some of you, this could be someone trying to come back. For others, this could be just a turnaround. I would say Six of Cups to me is kind of like a card of obstacles being removed from your life. So it kind of is a card that says, try something again. So there could be something from the past that you want to do in your life, and this card kind of says try again. I feel like you will have a victory here as well. So I feel like there could be a victory coming in for you here, Libra. Some sort of win or some sort of success coming in for you with this card. I also feel like some of you, this could be moving as well. This could be something to do with your car as well. I do feel like some of you could either be buying a car or wanting to buy a car here with the Chariot. I'm really getting the word conclusion as well. Chariot is not a conclusion, but it is popping into my head intuitively. So I do feel like some of you could be like charging towards a conclusion, or you could be charging towards some sort of ending in your life with the Chariot card. So yeah, I really like that a lot for you, Libra. That looks good. Thank you, Libra. Scorpio. Let's see here. Scorpio, you have the Eight of Wands. So quick, this is a conclusion, just like I said to Libra. But this could be a quick ending as well, or something coming to an end. For a lot of you, I feel like this is just good news coming in for you here. Yeah, you have the Hierophant as well. I feel like this is advice, is what I'd say to you. I feel like someone could be giving you advice. I would listen to it. I go, the Hierophant to me sometimes can represent like advice, or advice coming in from like a mentor or someone who's smarter than you. And the Hierophant kind of says like you should listen to that advice. So I would listen to that advice with the Hierophant. Eight of Wands is a quick success, or a quick success coming in for you. So I feel like there's just a quick win coming in for you here. And finally, you have the Five of Swords. So I feel like a very independent energy for you here. Really, I feel like just tomorrow, tomorrow is a holiday for the people in the States. So, a lot of you could be spending time at home anyway. But I feel like this could be saying that would just be a good day for you to like be on your own, to kind of like take care of yourself. Five of Swords to me can be a card of like being selfish, but sometimes it's a good thing, right? Sometimes we need to be selfish. Sometimes we need to protect our own energy or be on our own, or sometimes we need to be independent and all that other stuff. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying that you need to kind of like take time for yourself here. And yeah, that's what I would do with the Five of Swords. So love it, Scorpio. That looks good. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see here. Sag, you have the Page of Wands here. I feel like this is you. I do feel like some of you, for whatever reason, could be feeling more like childlike, more playful, which is nice. That's like your true nature. Um, to me, Sagittarius, your true nature is to be more childlike, more playful with this card. For others, I feel like this could be kind of you going out into the world, being more spontaneous. I feel really what's popping into my head is kind of like a weird message, not really what this card means, but I feel like you have more opportunity, but I don't think this is like the types of opportunities that you're like, this is not like job opportunities or something like that popping into my head. I feel like this could be like finances, like maybe your finances are improving, so it's like maybe you have more opportunity to go out, or maybe you have more opportunity to socialize. So still a good message, Sagittarius. And again, your weekly reading was awesome as well, that'll be out tomorrow morning, but definitely really good for you, Sag. And finally, you have the King of Swords. I do feel like some of you could be dealing with like legal situations here with the King of Swords is popping into my head. So this could be like legal, like a lawyer, or you could be dealing with a judge here, or you could just be dealing with something legally. To me, the King of Swords could represent some news or information coming in here. I really just feel like it's information is what's popping into my head. So I feel like this could be like news or information, something that moves something forward, basically, is what's popping into my head here. And again, this could be like in, in something legal. That's all I'm getting. Yeah, Six of Wands, good news coming in for you. so like I said, I feel like there's good news or success coming in for you. Definitely a battle, right? Six of Wands, what represents a battle? I always say Six of Wands represents like picking up burdens, because Six of Wands, the guy on the Six of Wands has been to war. Now he's coming back from war, and it's like, yeah, he's having a victory, but he also lost a lot of people in the war, or he had a lot of negative experience in the war. So I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you've been through your battles, but now I feel like you are finding success. That's basically what I said in your weekly reading, by the way. So looks amazing. Thank you, Sag. All right, Capricorn. Let's see here. Capricorn, you have the Judgment card, so I feel for a lot of you this could be a wake-up call. You have the Nine of Hearts as well, so quite simply here, Capricorn, I feel like this wake-up call could be you understanding or you figuring out where you will find fulfillment in your life. So I feel like there is a lot of fulfillment, or I feel like you are finding fulfillment in your life. And I feel like this is just you kind of like figuring out what will give you fulfillment in your life, this Judgment card. So I feel like that could be the wake-up call. This could be like in work. You could be finding a job or something like that, and maybe it's really fulfilling, and so you're really happy with this card. For others, I do feel like this could be you kind of like following your inner guidance here towards fulfillment. Again, this could be in love. This could be in business, could be pretty much anything. Nine of Cups to me is just the card of like satisfaction, and so I feel like a lot of you could just be very satisfied at this time, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, Capricorn, right? You have the Two of Swords here. I do feel like some of you, this could be like the fear of I'm pretty sure you have this reading. Again, your reading, Capricorn, comes out on Wednesday, I think, or is it Tuesday? I don't remember now. Tuesday. Capricorn, your reading comes out on Tuesday, and there was something with the Two of Swords, and I feel like in a lot of ways you are kind of, maybe there are some fears of something like hurting emotionally, like maybe love shows back up in your life, and maybe you're like, do I really want to open up to potentially be hurt or what? So I feel like some of you could be thinking about that, but I would do it, is what I'd say here. Two of Swords is like a head over heart decision. But yeah, it's also a card of needing to make a choice. So I feel like some of you will have to do that. But that's that, Capricorn. Thank you, Capricorn. Aquarius. Let's see here. Aquarius, you have the Tower here, Knight of Wands. I feel like this could be a breakup for some of you. So if you've been dealing with a player type of person, this could be a breakup. Obviously, I mean, do you really care? Probably not, especially if this person was a player. For others, could just be a move. I always say, to me, the Tower is not a bad card. To me, the Tower can just represent a move. Knight of Wands is a card of kind of going on an adventure, so I feel like some of you could be going on an adventure. To me, this can also represent needing to be more flexible as well. We have all this energy in Capricorn. Then now everything is going retrograde into Capricorn. Saturn will be retrograding back into Capricorn as well. And so this type of energy is kind of like, if we're too stiff, or if we are too fixed on the way that something happens in our lives, then we're going to have a tower moment. Like the universe is like, wants us to be more open, wants us to be spontaneous, wants us to kind of like be open to possibility. I used to talk about this all the time, right? In like when I first started doing the dailies, I was talking about Uranus and Uranus switching into Taurus, but I was also talking about the Venus-Uranus opposition that we had at the beginning of Uranus moving into Taurus. And to me, this is like a kickoff of the energy where the universe is like, I don't want you to like ask for details or anything like this. You know, the universe is asking us to like trust. We have to like trust that things are going to come in more, and we need to not ask questions, but we also need to trust that we're being led in the right direction. If we're not, if we're too rigid, too stiff in the way things that we think things have to happen, then they're not going to happen. So that's what I would say here. I hope that made sense. Probably not. Next, you have the Ace of Cups. Your emotions overflowing, really happy. So I feel like there's a lot of happiness. Definitely could be new love coming in for you here, Aquarius. So I do feel like this could be new love coming in for you. I feel like this could be a lot of happiness as well here, Aquarius. So I just feel like there's like new love or happiness. If you're not looking for love, like I said, I feel like this could just be happiness coming in for you as well. So thank you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. Let's see here, Pisces. Pisces, you have the Four of Wands, marriage. I feel like some of you could be getting married, could be married already with the Four of Wands. You always get these marriage cards, Pisces, so you could be getting married. Card of freedom as well. You do get the Four of Wands a lot, and again, if it's not marriage, it doesn't have to be marriage. This could just be freedom, so I feel like your life is becoming a lot more free, Pisces, for you, probably more financially free. You know, does this mean that you're going to be making millions of dollars? Actually, I mean, you know, to me, Pisces dominates the list of millionaires and billionaires in the world. It cracks me up. I hear so many other readers talk about how bad Pisces is with money. I'm always like, bullshit, right? The list of millionaires and billionaires in the world dominated by Pisces. I mean, absolutely dominated. So, you know, Pisces, you are great with money. Don't allow other idiots to tell you that you're not. And what I would say here is that I feel like this could just be freedom. It could be financial freedom as well. And I feel like this will just set you free. The reason that I would say that it's financial freedom, Pisces, is because you haven't had it for 8 years. Again, Uranus in Aries in your second house, like literally the worst of the worst possible place it could possibly be, Pisces. So I feel like this could just be financial freedom. And yeah, definitely a turnaround. A lot of luck. I mean, you are in control of it right here with the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is your vibes. It's like you can have whatever you want. You just have to use your vibes to manifest it into your life here. You do have the Ace of Swords here. Lovers, this could be like a breakup for some of you. I don't really feel a breakup. I feel like something needs to come to an end so you can have something new. I always get this energy for you. Like I used to think it was love, Pisces, but now I don't think. I think it could be love for some of you, but for others, I feel like it could just be, like for most of you, I feel like it doesn't even have to be love. I feel like it could be anything. I feel like for a lot of you, this is like saying something needs to be let go of so that you can have something better or greater. So it's like maybe you're holding on to a past relationship. Let go of it so you can have something greater. Maybe you are holding on to a job that sucks. It's like let go of it so you can have something greater. There's some sort of like sacrifice message that I always get for you, Pisces. So I would say don't be afraid to like let go of something if you have to. I do feel like this could be a victory in love. Again, obviously this is a very good love reading. So if you're with someone and you're happy, of course, this could be like marriage. So I feel like some of you could be getting married. For some of you, I do feel like divorce here. Again, Ace of Swords cuts both ways. Ace of Swords is a victory, but it's like maybe you're waiting to get divorced or something like that, and maybe it like finally happens. Maybe you finally have the divorce, and you know, so that could be like the sacrifice, and that could be the thing that leads to what you truly want in your life. And again, the other thing is with this type of energy is it's like, you know, maybe you want to get divorced, but maybe you don't want love again. Maybe the victory for you is you're just being set free from the legal situation, or you know, whatever you want to call it. So that's kind of what I feel for you here, Pisces. Definitely some sort of victory, definitely some sort of success for you. So love it. Amazing. So thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now. So let's do cards 1, 2, and 3 here, people. 1, 2, and 3. And let's see what we get for everybody. I need like two more shuffles here, I think. And yeah, That will be good. All right, 1, 2, and 3. I love it. All right, if you pick card number 1, you have the Ace of Pentacles here, and the Lovers. Could be marriage for some of you. So for some of you, it could be marriage. Ace of Pentacles to me is the path to marriage. So I feel like some of you could be in love and could be getting married. For others, if you're not interested in love, this is definitely a new path. Lovers to me just represents a new path. Like normally, one side is dead, the tree is dead, the other tree is alive. So to me, the Lovers can just represent like picking a new path, starting something new. Ace of Pentacles is like an offer from God. Could be like a new job, new business, new work, new whatever. I feel like whatever you're doing is going to be very successful. Lovers would be like a perfect match. So love it. Next, if you pick card number 2, you have the 4 of Swords and the 3 Wands. Definitely a recovery. This is like having dreams right here. Card number 2. 4 of Swords is a card of resting, relaxing, recovering, but it's also a card of dreaming. This person here, normally there's a stained glass window. This person is dreaming of things that they want to create in the future. 3 Wands is like saying you need to get started on your dreams. So card number 2, I feel like it's time to get started. To me, 3 Wands like waiting for the perfect moment for something to happen when there never will be a perfect moment. So I feel like the time is now with that 3 of Wands. And finally, you have if you pick card number 3, we have the Knight of Pentacles here and the Strength card. I feel like some of you are working towards a goal very slowly. I feel like you'll get it. I feel like this goal could be in any area of your life. So, it could be in love, could be in business, but this is like something that you're looking forward to completing or getting. So I feel like some of you could have your eye. I just feel like saying eye on the prize is what I feel like saying here. Card number 3. Yeah, I feel like you just have to keep putting in the work. So card number 3, whatever you're trying to achieve, whether it's love, money, business, whatever, I feel like it could be a little bit slow, but I would just keep pushing is what I'd say to you. So that's that, but love it. So thank you everybody again for being here. Really appreciate it. Hold on one second. I just I have to make sure that I'm logged in so that I can actually do this. But all right, perfect. So all right, I'm gonna take questions now. Of course, super chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. Christy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. When do you see me changing employers? I don't feel 100% fulfilled. Where I am currently, I would say right away. Like I don't think there is a time limit or a frame for you. You have the King of Swords, which is like a card of authority, but I always say to me the King of Swords can be a new boss. So I feel like you can find a new job very quickly. High Priestess says take action. High Priestess is a card of no action, so I would get out there and like try to find something new with that card. Vanessa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards in love. You have the 7 of Swords, Vanessa. Let go of fears and let go of anybody who's liar, cheater, stealer, right? And you have the Judgment card. This could be someone trying to come back from the past here, but I don't know. It's like too many burdens. To me, this is like wanting to go back to somebody from the past, but also it's like this is like a lot of weight, right? It's like saying, should you go back to the person from the past? Probably not, because they're going to put a lot of burdens on your plate here. Yeah, I feel like there's new love, probably like a water sign coming in for you, so I would like find new love. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Why are no men talking to me? I'm sure plenty of men would talk to you. I'm talking to you, number 1. And you have the Knight of Wands here. This is like player-like energy, but it can represent needing to socialize more. Justice. There needs to be equal give and take here in the communication. So maybe that's what you need to find is like someone where there is equal give and take in the in the communication, if that makes sense, with the Justice card. So that's what I'd say there. Knight of Wands like needing to socialize more or needing to be more spontaneous as well. Samantha Green, thank you for the super chat. Any information, please? Samantha, you have the 9 of Pentacles here. 9 of Pentacles is a card of financial abundance, and it's also a card of independence as well. To me, the 9 of Pentacles is like a card of protecting your energy in a lot of ways. Normally, she has like 6 pentacles on one side, and then she has 3 pentacles on the other side. So, it can just say that she is like protecting her energy. So I would protect your energy, with that card is what I'd say to you. It's definitely popping into my head. Could be love coming in for you. This could be going from single to finding a relationship. I'd say probably not right now, but like in the future. Knight of Cups is a knight in shining armor. Paulina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can you give me information about summer semester? You have the Queen of Swords here, the Devil. Probably a lot of work. I always say, like, don't worry about the Devil on anything regarding work or education or anything like that. You know, the Devil definitely can be like a heavy energy. It can represent being very busy. It can represent feeling like something is controlling your life. But obviously, if this is like schooling that we're talking about here, you know, then it probably is going to control your life. Or if you're teaching or whatever, it probably is going to control your life, right, to an extent. But you know, like I said, it doesn't have to be a bad thing. Queen of Swords, like not being sure what's going to happen, you know, but I feel like things will go well. Probably just working, yeah. Ace of Cups is a good use of your energy, so love it. Queen Leo, thank you for the super chat. Will Alexis contact me? Did he tell the truth? I would say yes to you, and I would say yes. You have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is definitely communication, is what I'd say to you, and success. And the Two of Wands is taking control, so yes is what I'd say to you. Yanni, hello, by the way, Yanni, and thank you for the super chat. You say, love, you have the Queen of Pentacles here and the Four of Pentacles. I would definitely let go of the past, Yanni. Yeah, the Hermit. The Hermit is withdrawn energy, so this could just be being withdrawn because of the virus situation, not being able to get out there, but it is a card of, like, needing to open up, needing to get out there, needing to meet someone new. So I do feel like it's time to open up with that card. Pisces living her best life. Hello, you say cards for next week, please. You have the King of Pentacles. I feel like this happens to you all the time, Hierophant. King of Pentacles to me is just like a straightforward work week. To me, it is a card of putting in the work and being successful, but it's just like a card of straightforward work, more or less. And the Hierophant there can just represent kind of like feeling stuck inside the box, but it's probably just because you're working. Or, you know, just a very straightforward week. April, hello. Thank you for the super chat. General card for Darla. Darla, welcome home. Hello, by the way. Thank you for the super chat, April. Another productive and restful day. That is good. And Darla has the King of Wands here, the Empress. It's like abundance coming in for Darla, happiness. The Empress, as I always say to me, is a card of improvements because it's like going from winter to spring. So to me, it's a card of improvements coming in. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, new things, new exciting things to work on with the Page of Pentacles. Good news as well. So, love it. April, very good energy. Rome, thank you for the super chat. Will I meet my soulmate in Arizona or Las Vegas? I would definitely say Vegas. Look at this. Arizona has the Nine of Swords. That's a no. So, Las Vegas, Four of Wands, marriage. So, I would say Arizona. Or, I mean, Las Vegas is what I meant to say. Shirley, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Cards for the week. You have the Wheel of Fortune here, Six Wands. This is very lucky, is what I'd say to you. A lot of luck. So, Wheel of Fortune, luck, you know, things turning in your favor. Six Wands, success. To me, when I get a combination like this, Shirley, to me, this represents, like, knowing what your path is, if that makes sense. You know, to me, I don't think we have a path. Like, everybody's always asking me, like, am I on the right path? I always say, if you're alive, you're on the right path, right? So, you know, we really don't have a path per se. But in a lot of ways, I feel like a combination like this would represent being on the right path. The Wheel of Fortune is a card of your personal vision for your life. It is the card of your destiny in life as well. And the Six of Wands, success. So, love it. I feel like there's a lot of success this week. Val A, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for the week. You have, everybody's asking about the week. Look at this. You have the Page of Cups here and the Ace of Swords. This could be love, Val. So if you're looking for love, this could be, this could be like an admirer here with the Page of Cups. Could be someone who wants to communicate with you in love, something along those lines. The Ace of Swords, like a victory or success coming in for you. So this could also be good news as well coming in for you. So love it, Val. Shauna, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, will I be able to gain my body weight back? Shauna, I am not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice. I feel like you will actually. This would actually, you might think this looks bad, but the Tower is a card of rebuilding. So in a lot of ways, I would say, yes, I feel like you will. Two of Swords is kind of like an emotional thing. Two of Swords is a card that represents, kind of like needed to make a difficult decision. Normally, it's like a lady, she has a blindfold on, she has a water behind her with rocks in the water, and the rocks in the water kind of represent emotional challenges and things like that. But I would say yes, because the Tower, to me, is a card of rebuilding. Yeah, the world, reaching a goal, so I would say yes, for sure. NC, thank you for the super chat. You have the Fool and the Moon. I feel like it's time to take a leap of faith. The Moon is like about needing to let go of your fears, basically. I mean, to me, the Moon is about needing to embrace your fears, needing to kind of integrate your fears to overcome them, needing to make sure that they don't control you. The Fool says it's time for you to take some sort of leap of faith, or it's time for you to kind of like jump towards something that you want. Yeah, this could be like dating, or finding love. So I'd get out there. Cynthia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, since he feels left out, should I reach out, or does he plan to have a heart-to-heart conversation? You have the Death card here in the Eight of Swords. This is like stuck energy, Cynthia. So I would say no, I wouldn't reach out with this here is what I'd say to you. Six of Cups here, Temperance. Yeah, I would be patient is what I'd say to you, Cynthia. I mean, really, if I'm being honest, this is like a moving on energy because of that Death card and that Eight of Swords in a lot of ways is what I would say to you. And the Six of Cups, definitely thinking about the past. Temperance, like I would be patient is what I would say for you here. Yeah, you have the Seven of Wands. I feel like you're just too closed off at this time. I would just like focus on you, basically. Sandy Rose, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Please reassure me about my crazy neighbors. Two of Cups here, Chariot, Victory. Two of Cups is like good. Two of Cups is what I will say, Sandy, is that Two of Cups is a card of entanglement, right? It is a card kind of like the devil. Not exactly like the devil, of course, but it is a card of, having to deal with something, being bound to something in a certain way. Not totally being bound, but, not as bad as the devil, but still having to deal with something that you have to deal with. Chariot, Victory. So I feel like there will be a victory. Could even be a move. Look at Celebration as well, Sandy Rose. Three of Cups here. Yeah, Hangman. Probably some delays, but I feel like maybe they'll move in the future. Or maybe you will be moving, Sandy. Who knows? All right. I think I'm all caught up here, people. So, if I have not answered your question, feel free to pop it in down below. I will take a few more questions before I take off tonight. But, so if I have not answered your question, like I said, pop it in down below, and I will see what I can do. But let me get a new deck going here as well. So, let's see. All right, and if you are new, let me know as well. Miss Maldonado, when will my Capricorn finally commit? I would say maybe they won't. So, I would say maybe not with that Ten of Swords. Not crazy about that. Elaine, when will... Wait, what are you saying? Will I find true love in the near future? Yes, of course. Two of Cups. Perfect match. So, yes. Patricia, will I meet the one true love in the next 3 months? Eight of Wands. I would get out there and start putting... I would say probably not. This to me looks like dating. So, I'd get out there and date is what I would say to you. Chocolate Love, what is up? You have the Page of Cups here. So this is a really good card. I love the Page of Cups because to me it's a card of dreaming. Like I said, you should be like visualizing the things you want in your life, and it would be a good week to do that too, so that you can attract things into your life. Chanel, does things look good for me soon? Yeah, I would say yes. To me, the Hierophant says things are going according to the plan of the universe. So yes, definitely. Mike, you say, what should I do on Tuesday? Party is what I would say to you, Mike. You have the Three of Cups celebration, getting out into the community or enjoying community and things like that. So, obviously with the whole coronavirus and blah, 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 you get what I'm saying. Soulshine, will my spiritual gifts take me? Where will my spiritual gifts take me? You have the Five of Cups here. This card says, well, I mean, really anywhere you want is what I would say to you, what I should do with them. Ace of Pentacles could be like starting a business or sharing things. Five of Cups is like weird to show up here. It's like crying over spilt milk, but maybe it's like saying that you should be using them more or using them in business or for work with that Ace of Pentacles. Alex, I would let it be for now, is what I'd say to you. Christine, will I hear from him this weekend? Queen of Swords. I would say probably not with the Queen of Swords. Brittany X. First off, J Moss, thank you so much for the sticker. Love it. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Brittany might have found a roomie. Will this be? I would say yes. Brittany, thank you for the super chat. I like this card here. Hangman. Hangman is just the current delays that we're all dealing with, right? This card keeps coming up. So, yeah, I would say yes. I feel like you could do this for sure. Sunny, what is up? Sunny, you have the Five of Swords here. So, in the Four of Swords, I feel like a financial recovery for you. I don't know how I feel about money for Pisces this year. I don't think it's, like, terrible. I really feel like the sky is the limit for Pisces. But I feel like the problem for Pisces with money this year, Sunny, is going to be, number one, like, believing in yourself and believing that you deserve it as a Pisces. Number two is going to be just, like, how you make it. What the hell does that mean? Well, the problem for Pisces is, like, maybe Pisces thinks they're going to make it one way, but they're really going to make it doing something else. So, like, needing to be open to the change. That's a little trick for you there. Phoebe, will things develop for me in love soon? I feel like you need to get focused. The devil says cut out toxic energy in your life. And the Seven of Cups to me is very specific in love. Seven of Cups normally represents confusion and being spoiled for choice and all this other stuff. But to me, it says you need to be very specific about what you want in love, and then you'll find it. Sandy Rose, exactly. I have not done laundry. That is why I'm wearing green. So that's that. Soulshine, thank you for the kind words. Carla, I would say yes. This is a card of legal matters, so yes is what I'd say to you. Ashia, you say, will Elle and I be together and answer our soul contract? I mean, I feel like how do you know you have a soul contract is what I'd say. This is my problem with love readings, people. Everybody's out there spouting off about soul contracts and things like that. It's like, there is no, like, soul contract like that. It's not like a contract. It's not something that is necessarily written on a piece of paper. So I would say, like, how do you know that there's a soul contract here is what I would say. But, I mean, I feel like it's up to you here. Two of Wands says take the lead. Six of Cups is definitely, like, thinking about the past. Ten of Pentacles is marriage. So, I'd say yes. I feel like it's possible. But I would take control with that Two of Wands. April, hello. By the way, thank you for the super chat. You have the Wheel of Fortune here and the King of Pentacles. So a lot of luck coming in for you. King of Pentacles to me is like a card of according to plan. I always say it's like my according to plan card. Like it just says, you know, whatever is going on for you tomorrow will probably go according to plan. And King of Pentacles to me is like a very predictable energy. It's like the card of convention, like the card of the way things have always been done. So, but you know, part of that is that it can just mean that, you know, it'll be a very predictable day. So, yeah, I like it. This looks very good. Love it. Diary of a Madman, what is up? Thank you for being here. I remember what was your comment the other day? It made me laugh, so I remember it. Rose, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what do I do with this cluster F? That is going on with my apartment. Three of Pentacles, teamwork, Queen of Wands. I would definitely stand up for yourself, Rose, with the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands to me is like usually the card of needing to stand up for yourself, like at work or in business, but it can also represent needing to stand up for yourself in life in general, needing to be bold and assertive. That Three of Pentacles is a card of teamwork. So this could represent negotiation or kind of like negotiating, you know, with people in your life. So I would negotiate is what I'd say to you with the people in this situation. Ninja, you have the Two of Pentacles, literally the card of needing to have fun. So I feel like it's time for you to have fun. Dr. J. Redmond, you say here, career opportunities coming. You have the Death card, Three Wands. I would say yes, Three Wands is like something you're waiting for, is what I'd say to you. Death is just a transformation. You know, I always say death is a good card, especially in career, because it just represents some sort of change or even a birth. Like this Death card, the whatever the hell you want to call this, is pregnant. So it just represents the birth of something new. And you have the Three Wands, again, expansion into the future, but definitely like waiting for something. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I definitely feel like there could be something coming in for you. So love it. Raymond in the house, back in the house. Thank you for being here, Raymond. Card for me. Raymond, you have the Ten of Wands here and the Six of Wands. A lot of success coming in for you. Ten of Wands to me is like a card of like being exhausted after that, you know, a very long journey. So, I mean, I feel like everybody's feeling this energy right now. Ten of Wands comes up nonstop lately. I feel like just the virus. I feel like people are done, you know, all done, right? So, yeah, it could just represent the burdens And the Six of Wands is a card of success as well. So I feel like there's success coming in for you here as well, Raymond. Good news as well. Love it. Piscean Princess, you have the Knight of Cups. I would say this is like closed off energy. Knight of Cups to me, I feel like is someone new. So I feel like this is someone new coming in for you. I feel like I've said this to you before as well. So I feel like it's probably someone new. All right. I will answer a couple more questions before I take off here, people. Dottie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Dottie, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. Let me just change this. I know what I'm forgetting. Ruth, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, send a PayPal donation. Right. Nothing is doing right for me. Bad people keep bothering me. Any advice? You have the Seven of Pentacles here, Ruth. The Knight of Wands. Seven of Pentacles is a delay. You know, Seven of Pentacles is delayed results or things taking their time, basically, in your life. And so it can just say that there will be a change in direction. Seven of Pentacles actually says walk away from negative people. It is a card of holding, a pentacle. Normally he has a pentacle under his arm. He's like walking away from a situation. So it just say walk away from people. And the Knight of Wands is a card of like needing to be more open to different opportunities in your life, needing to go on needing to go on an adventure in your life, needing to be more spontaneous. Dottie, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say anything new around love, please. You have here the Star card and the Page of Swords. Yes, definitely. The Star kind of represents having taken a break, right, from love, or could say that you've been kind of like, there have been delays, maybe. But the Star is kind of like recovering or going through recovery in love. So maybe you went through recovery. It can also represent hope. So it says there's a lot of hope in love as well. And the Page of Swords is like looking for love. It's a card of seeking. Yeah, Strength card. I would be patient, but I definitely feel like there's love coming in for you here. Page of Pentacles, something new coming in for you, so love it. Susie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for tomorrow, will I make money? You have the Tower, Susie, the Four of Cups. Maybe not as much as you would like. I don't know. I feel like you'll be all right, though. To me, the Tower is not a bad card. As I always say, Susie, to me, the Tower could be a sudden realization. You could be realizing what you need to do to make more money. Or you could be rebuilding after you've already had a Tower moment as well. The Four of Cups says use your powers of manifestation to have the best day possible. Ace of Cups, your emotions overflowing, being really happy. So I'd be patient. I would say yes, but maybe not as much as you'd like, but yes. Amy, nice. Card for me and my two new girlfriends. Congratulations. You have the Judgment card here and the Six of Swords. Improvements, good momentum, good things going on for you. So that looks pretty good. Susie, thank you again for the super chat. I feel like this is like marriage, Susie. You say, how does T feel about me now? You have the Ten of Cups. This is a card like marriage, building a family. It's a card of fortune after difficulty as well, dating. So I feel like it's pretty good for you, is what I'd say to you. Rosalind. Sorry, Rosalind. I don't know. This is why I went fast tonight, people. Thank you for the super chat. You say, will the relationship lead to marriage? You have the Page of Wands here. And I dropped the Moon here in the Knight of Swords. This just says don't rush. So, my thing, Rosalind, is that I always tell people, like, there are multiple people here on Earth at any given time that we could marry. So, could it lead to marriage? Yes, absolutely. The cards just aren't saying that it's going to lead to marriage. I always say, like, tarot gives you the answer that you need, not the one that you want, right? So, while this doesn't say that there will be marriage, it's just saying be patient. It's not like directly answering your question. It's just saying not right now. So, could you get married in the future? I'd say yes, absolutely, the sun. So I would say yes. I just wouldn't rush it with that Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is like ruining something by trying to rush it too quickly. All right. That's good. Magda says, how does my ex-husband feel about me now? I feel like he feels fine. Literally, the King of Cups is 0 F's given, if you catch my drift there, Magda. Joni, what's up? You say here a card. Oh, wait. Joni, you say here a card working with new group of people. Ace of Swords, victory, success. So good things coming in for you. I like it. Latoya, are you here, by the way? Latoya Scott, you say, will I move soon? You have the Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands. This is like conflict to moving. I would say if you follow a plan, I would say yes. I feel like saying August for some reason, Latoya. So I feel like you will be moving. But again, Latoya, I always say, like, don't trust psychic timing at all. Like, I don't trust it, and I am telling you, don't trust what I'm saying either. But like, I feel like August is, or like the summer is when you'll be moving. So that's that. So yeah, it just feels like, I feel like that, again, this could be like coronavirus, could be like all that other crap we're dealing with as well. Susie, thank you. Those were awesome cards. Susie, what's the rest of your question there? I feel like it got cut off. LJ Studio, should I reach out to Scorpio? I would say yes here. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. I would say yes. I would do it. So yes, for sure. No doubt. Latoya, thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Let's see. Susie, like I said, feel free to type in the rest of your question. I'll wait for you, Susie. So we will see what comes up. Mike, you too. I hope you have a great Memorial Day as well. Diary of a Madman. That was the comment. Actually, I didn't laugh at your comment. I was thinking of someone else's, but I loved your comment. I did read David Goggins' book. Guess what? I just started it again the other day. So I did read it, and I love it. It's a great book. So yes. I'd say if you're a fan of his like videos on YouTube and things like that, you will love it. Well, I should say I have it on Audible, so it's a lot. I think it's better to listen to than to read it, because he has like a whole podcast thing that he does like throughout the book, if that makes sense. So he kind of like describes, or he like kind of talks about some of the stuff that is in the book like in more detail. So I think the Audible version is like a lot better. But yeah, it's an awesome book. Loretta, thank you for the super chat. Family trip on December or February. I would say, I think you could go on December. For December, I don't think it matters, is what I'd say to you, Loretta, because for December you have the Wheel of Fortune, which would be a yes, definitely like a really good card, right? A good things coming in for you. And also for February, you have the King of Wands, which says you could also go in February as well. So I don't think it, to me, this would say it really doesn't matter. Like, when do you want to go, is what I'd say to you. So I think either way, I feel like whenever you go, it'll be good. So that's what I'd say there. He's working on a second book. That is good to know. I am definitely going to read it. Robin. Oh, sorry, Robin. Hold on one second. Susie G. Thank you again for the super chat. You say, card for the week. You have the Eight of Pentacles working, Knight of Wands. Everybody getting the Knight of Wands this week, too. So, I feel like you'll be working or putting in the work this week with the Eight of Pentacles. It's like a card of learning as well, but definitely a card of more money coming in. And Knight of Wands, card of adventure, being spontaneous, like all sorts of stuff. So, really good week. Robin, will I have a good dermatology appointment? I would say yes for you here. You have the World, which is a very good card and kind of like getting out there. Yeah, death, transformation. So death is a positive transformation. So if you're hoping to have a transformation, then yes, definitely. Definitely very good for you. Wendy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, biz idea launching soon. Will it be successful? You have the Two of Pentacles here, and you have the Eight of Swords here, and the Hermit. This to me says it needs more attention. This is not bad, is what I'd say to you, Wendy. I just feel like it just needs more attention, or you're going to have to get more attention on it. So this could be a good thing. Two of Pentacles, hard work. Two of Pentacles comes up when people have worked hard or are working hard. Eight of Swords is like stuck. It's a card of self-imposed restriction. In a situation like in business, it could just represent like needing to get more attention on it. The Eight of Swords is open-ended. Eight of Swords, normally she has a blindfold on. She just has to step forward and she will be successful in whatever she's doing, right? She is keeping herself stuck. So it's kind of like saying, don't limit yourself. Make sure you get a lot of attention on this. The Hermit, same thing. Hermit says you have climbed a mountain, and he's at the top of a mountain. He's holding his lantern out in front of him, and he is shining something off to the world. Inside his lantern is like the star. And it kind of represents him shining his inner light. So it's literally a card of you showing something off. Yeah, I feel like you'll be victorious here. But I would just like try to show it off more, if that makes sense. That's what's popping into my head. Diary of a Madman. You have the Queen of Cups here. Lovers. This could be like new love coming in for you, or a change in direction of love. I don't know if you have love or if you're looking for love here. But if you are, this could be new love coming in for you. Could also just be a change in direction of love. The lovers, if you're not looking for love, by the way, this could just be a new path. I'd say even if you are looking for new love, this could just be like a path in your life. And it says you're kind of like moving in a new direction. It's pretty good. Christina, thank you for the super chat. For you say here, yeah, if you're typing emojis, it's getting blocked. So there you go. You say, until the end of August, will I remain where I am or moving out? If I'm moving out, will it be with my adult children or my own place? You have the 2 wands. Really, the choice is yours. With the 2 of wands is what I would say to you. I feel like you will definitely be moving out for sure. With the Tower card is what I would say to you. So I feel like you'll be moving out. I feel like with family it would be easier with the 10 of Pentacles is what I'd say to you. So I feel like it could be with your children, maybe for now. You say a card for money, and so you have the 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords says like your emotions are tied to money. So it kind of says like it can represent needing to remove your emotions from money, if that makes sense. Needing to keep it more positive. Will I experience romance before I die? Well, of course you will. Devil is about cutting out toxic energy from your life. 9 of Wands, needing to not give up, needing to get more attention. So I would say yes. I would just get yourself out there with this card. Wendy, thank you for the kind words. Really appreciate it. All right. Let's see here. I think I'm all done now. Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. I'm going to cut this off here. So I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, fire signs, you're going first this week and for the rest of the month of June. Well, actually, until the 3rd week of June, whatever the hell it is. But basically, you'll be going first for the next 4 weeks. So fire signs, you'll be up tomorrow. But that's that. Rosalind, thank you again for the super chat. You say, is he going to stay committed to me? The Magician, Knight of Cups. I would say yes. This is like a knight in shining armor. Magician says use your powers of manifestation to, keep this going in a positive direction. But I would say yes. Knight of Cups is a knight in shining armor. So that's that. All right. Thank you, everybody, again. And like I said, I'll be back tomorrow night. So thank you, and have a good rest of your night.